What's up, friend? Hector here, strongesttech.com with this week's workout of the week. So we're going to be working on an asymmetrical bell training protocol today. So this is going to come in very handy if you have two kettlebells that are not the same size. I've talked about this on previous videos where, again, if you only have, like, maybe you got three bells, you have like a 16, a 24, and a 32 or something like that, and you want to do a double bell training program, but yet you got two different size bells. Well, guess what? You're in for a treat today, because I'm going to show you how to do exactly that. So we're going to be continuing working on improving respiratory with the strength exercises, but we're going to be using the double clean only. I call the double clean the red-headed stepchild of the kettlebell exercises because it always gets overlooked. Everybody likes to snatch, everybody likes to jerk in the swing, etc., for good reason, right? But the double clean, for whatever reason, just gets overlooked, and it's an amazing endurance exercise. It's an amazing strength builder, and it'll really help pack on some muscle all in the right places. You want bigger guns, you want bigger biceps, kettlebell cleans is what you need to be doing. You want better shoulders, you want to be able to absorb shock, you want to be more anti-fragile with your body, bigger traps, that kind of thing. Kettlebell cleans is where it's at, and that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be doing asymmetrical double cleans following a ladder protocol. All right, so let's run to the board, let's lay it out, and then after that, let's jump right into it. So we got it all laid out now. So you can see here, this is a very simple double clean series, and we're going to be using asymmetrical bells. All right, so let's take a quick look at the protocol, and then I'll talk about kettlebell size recommendations. All right, so kettlebell clean series, asymmetrical cleans. We're going to be doing, our sets are going to be in a ladder, okay, ladder fashion. Ladders are a great way to get in volume without over fatiguing the system. Okay, so improve recovery and helps improve strength. All right. So what we're going to be doing here is our rest is going to be a work to rest ratio, okay? So let's say if a set takes 20 seconds, you're going to rest either 20 seconds or double. So this work to rest ratio is going to be a work to rest of 1 to 1. So if a set takes 5 seconds, you're going to rest 5 seconds, that kind of thing, all right? So 1 to 1 work to rest ratio, all right? So here's how it works with the double clean. The double clean, each repetition will take roughly 3 seconds, okay? So if we've got 3 cleans, that's 9 seconds. What we're going to do is, just for the sake of round numbers, we're always going to round up. So if it takes 9 seconds, we're just going to call that 10 seconds, and then you'll rest another 10 seconds, and then you're going to do the next set, okay? So work to rest ratio of 1 to 1. We've got 4 asymmetrical cleans. As soon as the clock hits 0, 0, 4 asymmetrical cleans. So each set of 4 cleans will take about 3 seconds. So 4 cleans, we're looking at 12 seconds, all right? So for the sake of round numbers again, we're gonna call that 15 seconds, just depending on how long it takes you to do your double cleans. Some people it's gonna take 12 seconds, some people may take 15 seconds. So for the sake of round numbers, we're gonna call that 15. So you're gonna rest another 15 seconds. So at the 0, 30-second mark, you're going to knock out 6 double cleans. 6 double cleans takes about 18 seconds. We're going to call that 20 seconds. So you're going to rest an additional 20 seconds. So by the time you put the bells down after 6, you should be at about the 50-second-ish mark. Okay? You're going to rest an additional 20 seconds. That takes you to a minute and 10 seconds. Minute and 10 seconds, you're going to knock out your last set of double cleans, and that's going to be a set of 8. 8 double cleans, that's roughly 24 seconds. We'll call it 25. From there, you're going to rest top of the minute plus an additional minute. Okay, so you'll be done at about 0, 1, 35, 140. At a minute 40, you should be wrapping up that last set. You'll rest to the top of the minute, which would be the second minute, and then you'll rest an additional minute, and you'll start your next series. So starting back at 4 at the 3-minute mark. All right, let's dive into it. Well, shoot, before we dive into it, we got to talk about bell sizes, right? So what bell size should you be using for this? So you're going to be using 2 unbalanced bells, right? 2 asymmetrical bells, okay? So what I recommend for this, here's what I recommend. but use what you got, okay? Here's what I recommend. I recommend you use a pair of bells that are about a 50%, I guess, 50% difference. So let's say you have a 24, I'd recommend using a 12 or a 16, okay? If you have a 30, if you can knock out cleans with a 32, I recommend using a 16 kilo. I don't advise using like a 28 and a 32. You can, but you're gonna have the biggest feedback. The largest feedback is gonna come from asymmetrical. Why asymmetrical bells? So I talked about this in a previous video, okay? This is gonna focus on, for one, if you only got 2 different size bells, that's a bonus, okay? But for one, this is really gonna force you to dial in your skill and dial in your technique, because the bells are gonna wanna flip-flop all over the place, all right? So this is gonna be a skill practice built into your strength training, okay, and your endurance training for today's session, okay? So skill set, the better our skills get, the more efficient we'll be. The more efficient we are, the more weight we can lift, the more weight we can lift, the more energy we burn, the more muscle we can build, that kind of thing. So you can kind of see how that has that cascading effect. So asymmetrical bell training, that's one of the key benefits of that. One, obviously, if you don't have the same size pair of bells, that's a bonus. Two, it really helps dial in the skill set, all right? So before we dive into this, I wanted to address the kettlebell size, okay? So you're going to be using 16 kilo. I recommend 24, maybe 32 if that's what you can do. If you're a lady and you're knocking this out, I recommend like 8 kilo to like 16 kilo. But if you've got a pair of bells that are pretty close in size, that'll work too. But you're gonna get the most feedback from a pair of bells that are completely different sizes, all right? So I'm gonna be using a 16 and a 32 because it's just, again, the more discrepancy you can have, the better, all right? So let's go ahead and dive in. Asymmetrical cleans, and you're going to be alternating sides, okay? So on the first series, let's say we'll do, big bell on the right, small bell on the left, okay? Then the next set, you're gonna switch, and you're gonna do big bell on the other side, small bell on the other side. Switch, and you're gonna keep alternating sides, okay? Or you can do one series, all the reps, big bell on this side, small bell on this side. You can do all 3 sets in the series and then start the next series and then switch sides. However you want to work that out, I'll leave that entirely up to you. So asymmetrical bells, alternating the size of bells on each side, every set or every series. All right, now we can really dive into this. Strangely, that's pretty challenging. You're gonna find as you're knocking out the asymmetrical sets. Now, like I said, you got 2 options. You're going to alternate bells each set. So if you do 4, big bell on the right, other bell on the other side. Next set you switch. That's one option. You can see I went with switching every single set. So if I started with the big bell on my right side, think of it as like a right, left, right. So I'm going, big bell is my right side, okay, or left for you. Okay, so left, okay, right, left. Next series, I start big bell on this side, okay, so right, left, right, okay. That's an option there, okay. If that's too confusing for you, Do all sets left and right. Next series, switch it right and left. All right, pretty simple. So you're going to be knocking out for today. I'm going to put all the details in the description. So today you're going to be knocking out asymmetrical cleans, work to rest ratio of 1 to 1. But we're just going to be sure to just round the numbers up. So like 4 double cleans should take you about 12-ish seconds. We'll just call it 15. Okay. Then you'll rest another 15 seconds. At the 30-second mark, you start your set of 6. That's going to take 24-ish seconds. Okay. Rest another 25 seconds. That'll put you at, I think, the minute and 10-second mark. At that point, you knock out your set of 8. You'll be done at about 135, 140. You'll rest top of the minute plus another minute. At the 3-minute mark, you knock out your next series, and then inside of the description, I will put however many total series you need to do. And that's all I got for you today. Pretty simple, all right? So this comes in very handy, asymmetrical bells. For one, when you don't have the same size pair of bells, and 2, this is gonna improve your technical skill, okay? And the double clean standalone as an exercise is gonna build those biceps, build those arms, build that anti-fragile body, put muscle in the right spots, and it's going to improve your endurance, and you're going to be able to do things every single day, like being more active. You're going to have better confidence. You're going to go after that job opportunity. So this is going to, like, if you think about it, this is going to make you money. This is going to improve your health. This is going to save you time. Win-win, all right? So if you're liking the channel, be sure to subscribe. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, don't give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs down if you want to. Doesn't make a difference, all right? So be sure to subscribe. Be sure to check out the other videos that I have up here in the corners. And if you're liking the videos, like I said, I'll put a link in the comment section. If you want more workouts like this, you can grab my free ebook, Kettlebell Workout Snacks. And inside, I've got a very cool collection of single and double kettlebell programs. Programs, not random workouts. Strategically planned programs to improve your to boost your confidence and help you to live a life on your terms. All right, so I'm going to dive out. HectorStrongAsHeck.com with this week's workout of the week.